Hi guys, finally I'm back. My hard disk was broken and we tried to fix it. We almost gave up on it, but my husband, he fixed it. So that's why I'm back, and I was going to start from scratch because I have a big inventory of videos. My work, all my YouTube videos was on that hard disk, sadly to say, but now I'm happy to say it's back. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Mary. In this channel we teach how to sew, and I give some tips and tricks on how to make your sewing journey easier. And also the sewing is for beginners, for intermediate levels, also for advanced. I also going to do a new series of upcycling clothes. You know, in this situations, we've been home for a long time, so you might think some clothes of your kids got smaller, or even your own clothes, you want to remodel it, refashion it. That I also will be doing that as well. So stay tuned for more videos coming up. I'm happy to be back, as well as excited to work with you all guys. Thank you for all your comments and asking about me, what's going on. I'm okay, everything is fine, it's just what I just said. So today I'm gonna show you how to upcycle, like I mentioned, a scarf. So follow the tutorial and you'll see how you can achieve that.
So first we're going to start by taking away all of these tassels. I'm just taking them one by one. I realize that this scarf is 2 layers, which will help us a lot. So we got those out of the way.
Saddest thing you've ever seen.
So now also I notice the label, so I need to take that also, because as I said, this scarf is 2 layers. That will help us to separate these 2 layers, and I can use a label later on. So now we done this, and now we are going to cut the edges, trim the edges rather, and be able to turn the whole scarf inside out. I'm trying to align my scarf just to get a straight edge. I'm going to do that for the both sides. Now drum rolls. The magic will happen. There we go. So I'm happy to find that the scarf have 2 layers, because that will make us have more fabric to work with, other than just trying to stick fabric next to each other and, you know, make use of every piece. So now I'm cutting it from this thread end or the knitting end. I decided just use this end as my guideline. So now we have a very beautiful piece of sweater.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now we are going to fold it into on half. I'm trying to find the best place for the nice pattern. I decided to make, you know, this big pink part to make it my bottom of my sweater. Also I will be adding so many bins because I don't want it to shift around while I'm cutting. I could have added a pattern weight or something, but again, this fabric I find is so slippery, so it's good to add more bins. That's why you'll see me adding so many bins. Just I want to make sure that the alignment of the knitting, it matched together in all the sides. So this is my daughter shirt. I just take it to use it as a pattern. If you would like to see more videos like that, please check out the rest of the videos I have in my channel. There are so many videos of how teach you how to reuse patterns or how to use your clothes as your own pattern instead of purchasing a pattern. So back to our video. So now I'm trying to just trace my shirt like you see, and now I'm cutting it. And placing my pins.
Good job!
Now we are going to work on the other side of the shirt or the sweater. So again, I'm going to make that big band. You see that big band in the bottom, the pink one? That's the one I'm using as my bottom of my sweater. So I'm placing the one I cut and I'm going to trace that. But in this time, I'm going to make it the front by making the neckband a little bit bigger. And here we go. We have the front and the back are done. So now the remaining piece is very small to get 2 sleeves out of it. I tried to work it around to find one long sleeve. I couldn't. So I decided to make 2 half sleeves. So you will find me cut 1 sleeve and split it into 2 and then do the curve for the underarm. And here I am, I'm folding the sleeve that I cut and I'm going to split it into 2 sleeves. So I'm doing the curve first and then I'm going to cut the bottom. And here we have 2 sleeves.
Huh?
2/3 of 2 sleeves. No, huh? 2 sleeves that are 2/3. So now we are going to assemble everything together. See, here is all my pieces and now we're gonna put them all together. We're gonna start by putting the front of the sweater with the back of the sweater by attaching the 2 shoulder seams.
Hi guys, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification because I'll be uploading so many videos on upcycling and home decor and sewing and pattern reuse, all of this fun stuff. So if you're excited to hear or listen or learn more stuff, so I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for all your support and your comment and your like, and let's go back to the video.
I attach the shoulders like you see, and also I serge my edges. Now we are going to work on our sleeves. So as you can see, I'm going to start by attaching the end of it to the end of the sleeve on the shirt, and from the other side as well, and pin in between, and do the same thing for both sides, for the both sleeves rather. And here how it looked like after I serged my edges for the sleeves as well. Now we are going to assemble the whole sweater or the whole shirt together. So simply by aligning the two sides together, make sure you align the knitting design to be just perfect align as possible. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just looking at the knitting design and see if it matches or not, and try to match it and pin it. Same for the sleeves, and I'll do this for both sides. Our sweater ready. So this fabric I'm showing you, it's very stretchy, and I only have it's for the collars and the waistband, and also I'm gonna add some for the sleeves end as well, like a cuff. So now I'm measuring my neckband, and now I got 14 inches, actually 15 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away about 2 inches. I like it to be snug around the neck. So that's work with all the neckband. You always want to make sure that the band is slightly smaller than the neck hole itself. So I'm taking my measurements, and also the band I'm gonna cut it about 2 inches wide, so I can fold it and add it to my neckband. Now I'm going to do for the same exact thing for the cuffs for my sleeves. Again, I'm making it about slightly smaller than the sleeve itself. Now we're going to do the same exact process for the waistband. So as you can see, I only have a little piece, so I'm going to work with whatever I have. So I got a good size one that it can be as a waistband, the one you see right now. I'm just going to straighten the edges and make it 2 inches wide to be able to fold it and attach it to my waist. So I'm going to fold all the bands and sew the edges. Like you see, this is for the neck, I believe, and this one for the calves. The small ones are for the calves, and the bigger one is for the waist. The one for the waist, I didn't have to stitch the edges because it was a loop, so that works good. So here we go. We're gonna take them to the sewing machine and sew them. Now, to attach the neckband, as you can see, I fold it into 2, and then I pin the back first, the middle. I find my my center, or my center in the back and my center in the front, and attach the band to this back and the front center. And now I'm trying to stretch and attach, stretch and pin, stretch and pin. This way you will have a snug, nice, clean finish neckband. I try to zoom in as much as possible so you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully it will make more sense when you see it rather than me explaining. So I attached the neckband like you see, and I also attached the lapel. So we made use of it, and we give back to credit to whatever company had made that scarf. So now I'm going to attach the waistband, and I'm folding it into two halves, and then I'm going to attach it to the waist. Again, I'm going to stretch and attach it with my pins like you see. I didn't have to do much of stretching in the bottom because it wasn't that snug, but you know what I mean. It should be a little slightly smaller than the waist itself. I did the same exact thing for the sleeves as well. It's show time.